My name is Don, and I'm here with my business associate, Pete. And today we're going to be discussing the Hospital Advocacy Program, which can lower your hospital bills by over 80%. We'll be covering how it works, when to use it, what it will do, and what it will not do. Here are a few testimonials. First one here is from Joe out of Vancouver, Washington. And Joe has saved with this program over $35,000 in medical expenses. Number two, we have Kelly from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. And Kelly saved $3,300 on her hospital bill. Number three, we have Richard from Illinois. And Richard saved over $55,000 altogether through this program. Number four, we have Alicia from Dallas, Texas. And Alicia saved over $11,000 on her mother's hospital bill. And lastly, we have Robert from Houston. And Robert saved over $31,000 on his medical expenses through the use of this program. Now, let's cover some basic requirements. Pete, you want to elaborate on this?
Yes, I will. Thanks, Don. Okay. The member has to be in our program at least 1 week prior to your hospital admittance. Somebody's going to need to sign up, send in their paperwork to our hospital advocacy counselor, and then start that pre-negotiation with the hospital at least 1 week prior. You also have to have anticipated medical bills totaling $2,500 or more. So you're always going to want to get a copy from the hospital, what your anticipated bill is, or the medical facility, and as long as it's more than $2,500 or more, we can help you out. And the member must remain active. That means part of our program throughout the entire advocacy procedure.
All right. Now, these are issues that could cause a person not to be qualified. Pete, you want to cover that?
Okay. Yeah. And again, here, if you have a prior contractual agreement with the hospital, we can't change that. Or if you've gotten approval on a medical credit card to pay for, you already made an agreement with that, so we cannot help you with that. If the hospital's already been paid, so we can't help you with that, any bills that have already been paid. Any previous conditions, we cannot go back. The same as if you have an existing medical bill or bills in collection, if it's already in process, we cannot go back and do that. It's got to be only ones at this point in time. And if we do decide to take the case, and it's something we can do not try to negotiate yourself. We'll handle the negotiations. Now, one other issue is, what about for emergency rooms? Are they covered? And yes, they are. So as soon as you are able to call us after you get into the emergency room or the hospital, give us a call, and then we can start the negotiations right after, once we have that total bill for that visit.
Okay. Now, we have some question and answers regarding this program here, but I have a few questions of my own, Pete. First of all, if I have a pre-existing condition, let's say I have cancer or some kind of an illness or disease, would I be eligible to enroll in this program here?
Yes, you would, because pre-existing conditions are not a disqualification. As long as you are scheduled or not even scheduled in the hospital at least 1 week, then you can let us know, and then we can schedule a time to get your paperwork and go negotiate that bill. So that is not a problem.
Okay. My next question is, does this program cover just myself, or does it cover my family also?
That's the best part. It covers everyone who lives in your household, so that entire family is covered by our program. So, yeah, that's an amazing feature. So, again, it may not be, you may decide that you're getting it for you, but if someone else has an issue in the future, they're also covered.
Okay. One final question here, Peter. Are there any monetary limits? I mean, let's say my hospital bill was over $200,000. Would that disqualify me?
No. Nope. That's the only disqualification. It can't be less than $2,500. So $2,500 or more, you are covered, and it doesn't matter whether it's 2501 or $200,000 or $2 million. You will be covered.
Wow. Okay. Now, if a doctor's office is located in a hospital, will the services be eligible for advocacy?
Well, that's a two-part answer. So the first part, if the physician is not part of our hospital advocate program, then those charges will become part of the aggregate amount. So that will count towards your $2,500. And as long as between the physician's charges, the hospital charges, and any other charges that may come from this are over that $2,500 threshold, we can advocate that for a lower fee. However, if the physician is part of our program, then those fees are already negotiated to a lower fee, and they will not be part of the advocacy service. So then the rest of the charges will need to be up to $2,500 or more for us to be able to negotiate that for you.
Okay, Pete. All right. Now, please clarify how a member can have hospital advocacy prior to a scheduled surgery. How does this work?
How does it work is once you know the date of your surgery, and we'd like at least 1 week to give us time to work on the scheduled surgery. But for example, I had one time I knew 3 weeks in advance before my surgery, so I would just call them up and say, hey, I'm going in the hospital, November the 12th, whatever, and they would say, okay, what's your anticipated bill? They then start working on that to negotiate to a lower rate. So it's very important that you contact our medical customer service providers immediately once you know when you're going to have surgery to give us as much time to get you the lowest rate so you can save as much money as possible.
Okay. Now, if I have insurance with a high deductible, can the hospital advocacy program negotiate to lower that deductible?
No, unfortunately, that deductible is a legal contract between you and your insurance company. So that must be paid first. So if you have a $5,000 deductible and the bill is going to have to be at least $7,501 or more, so this way then we can take the $2,500 and help you. But that $5,000 will need to be paid. So there's nothing we can do about that legal contract that you have with your insurance.
Okay. And I have another question myself here, Pete, is does this hospital advocacy program to lower a person's medical bills, does this cover elective surgery such as cosmetic surgery? Are there any types of surgery excluded?
No, there are not any. As long as it's not something that you've already done, you can, any surgery, so elective, cosmetic, is all available for this program. Again, as long as you have the 1 week in advance and the $2,500 minimum, you can, there's no exclusions.
Okay, very well. All right, now let me summarize what this program offers. First, when a hospital and the anticipated charges exceed $2,500, an advocate will be assigned to you. Number 2, an advocate will negotiate the best possible discount on the hospital bill and work out a payment plan on the balance. So if you have a substantial balance, you'll set up a plan where you can pay it on a monthly basis, the remaining balance that'll fit your budget. Number 3, depending upon your financial situation, and if you're eligible, your advocate will apply for financial assistance from various groups to pay off the hospital balance on your behalf. We've seen situations here where people have had medical expenses of over $100,000, and they're able to literally bring that down to zero. Does this apply to everyone? No, but we have seen situations where people have had their hospital bills completely eliminated. Throughout the process, your advocate will keep you updated on the status of your case, and there is only a 3 business day waiting period to utilize this program. Once again, though, you do have to give 7 days advance notice before you actually go into the hospital for your surgery. So historically, the average discount negotiated has been greater than 80% of the hospital's total charges. Now, here's my question, Pete. During this negotiation process, will I be receiving calls from collection agencies or attorneys, that type of thing? Does that occur, Pete?
No, because again, you haven't even gone into the hospital, so the bill hasn't even been done that. So you don't even have to worry about it. But just say you got admitted on an emergency basis, so a bill has been, they still will not be calling you because they're negotiating with you, and at that point in time, the hospital knows that you're negotiating good faith to to try and get this bill paid. So they will not be sending that out to you, Ray.
So I don't have to worry about bill collectors calling me then.
Not at all.
That is excellent. Okay. Now, for more information about this program, log on to www.lowermymedicalbills.org, or you can call our office at 800-417-6372. We want to thank you for attending this presentation.